guys, at Seasons in the Park, at the top of Queen Elizabeth Park. So as you walk up that winding hill from West 37th, there's two quarries, like small, large, and with a lot of like greenery, flowers, just to relax. And they have a nice restaurant here, and my sparkling water has arrived. But I ended up getting the salmon. I ended up getting the mushrooms as an appetizer, and I also ended up getting the ribs as well. So I got like pork ribs, I got a salmon, which has like capers, coconut rice. That just sounds very delectable, and I got a nice view. I don't think it's gonna show up here, but all in all, they got like a nice sweeping view of downtown. Well, thank you. And how you kind of access the menu as well. You just scan this QR code, which is nice, Seasons in the Park. To kind of quickly gloss over the menu, to give you guys a little bit of an experience of what we're dealing with here. So for dinner at least, they break it up into like some subsections. So appetizers, soups, and salads for the table, wood-fired grill, steaks, entrees, and desserts. I got majority of the items I ordered today from the appetizers, 2 of the 3. So Seasons mushrooms. It's the first item, so potentially it might be a fan favorite. And it also has their name in there. And I also ended up getting the slow roasted barbecue ribs, house ribs. If I minimize this, salad, some classic stuff here. Didn't really stand out to me that much. And for the table as well, some stuff that didn't really stand out to me. But wood fire grill, they did say that for the salmon, very delicious. It's cooked with I forgot what thing, but it is just wood fired, so that's excellent. So it's Lewis Lake Steelhead, prepared medium unless otherwise requested, coconut rice, seasonal vegetables, lemon capers, and butter sauce. So I shipped that order through, just waiting on it, and got this nice sparkling water. So I'm gonna prop this up, take a quick sip. On the food. Stay tuned. Alrighty guys, welcome back. So Seasons in the Park. Ordered 3 dishes. The salmon on wood fire grill. Starter for the ribs here. Looks absolutely divine. Sublime. And also Seasons mushrooms. So quickly set up this napkin. Don't want any mishaps. Ooh, these ribs. Gonna put these plates just slightly up ahead.
Hey, you. Hang on, now I gotta get you. I did not do that. Why you just going to the tonight? Is she gonna be there? Is she number 1?
These ribs are spectacular. It doesn't have a very intense sauce that it's very off-putting. It is very delicious, actually.
All it does is heat your head and the rest of your body. Own it. Big freaking deal. Oh, nasty. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's cold too. Yeah, I'll give it a sauce. The end is here. When they stop indoor dining, she couldn't come here because she would sit here in the bar and wait for you to get off.
Mushrooms filled with white sauce and cheese.
So I thought you'd be up on, oh, she comes out and says hi. And then we got busy.
First bite.
They're so naughty. They're so naughty.
Great to see you. See you as well. Happy to see you.
It's like,
Good?
the mushrooms are interesting. It's what's the
The
is
inside?
it is it
It's a
cream
mixture
cheese?
of, yeah, there is bread, shrimp, cream cheese, and then it's baked in the oven on top with cheese.
Okay.
Do you like
Yeah.
it or it's too much for you?
Well, I find it a little on like the richer side of like the creaminess. I wasn't expecting it because mushrooms itself, they're already like they kind of have like that base like creamy kind of like note. But I mean like it pairs well with the ribs for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
But it kind of caught me by surprise. Like, is that cream cheese?
Yeah, yeah, it's cream cheese.
Okay, cool. Thanks for checking in. Cheers. Yeah, these mushrooms caught me by surprise for sure. It's kind of split into two. And there's like cream cheese, I think like shrimp or prawn in there. Whew. And then they bake it in the oven. And then they add another layer of cheese. The dish is slowly teetering to win me over, which is nice. But these ribs, I was not expecting this high level flavor to come through, especially at a restaurant like this. Ooh. Game-changing addition here. Mushrooms with cream cheese and a bit of saltiness from the pork ribs. Cheers. So what I'm gonna do, I don't want this eating part with the appetizers to be too extended. So I'm gonna just hold off, recap when I get the entree, and go from there. Stay tuned. Guys, welcome back. main course. Ooh, this is absolutely insane. So, ooh, the plate is hot. Salmon wood fire grill. You can smell the aroma with capers, a nice sauce, coconut rice, broccolini, and carrots. Whole 9 yards. I'm gonna denote this as the big one. They gave me fresh cutlery, which is nice. They do serve this medium rare. Underside, the skin is nice and flaky here. What? I'm just gonna go to town on this. Just the salmon itself. Come a little closer. Cheers. Wow. It has like a nice char on the outside, like a steak. Coconut rice is a nice kind of pairing.
Are you okay inside, or did you want to go outside?
Oh, there's an opening outside now?
I'll clean one up for you if you like.
Oh, excellent.
Give me a sec.
Excellent news, guys. An opening outside on the patio has just opened up. Gonna migrate my stuff to go outside. Stay tuned. So, just getting my... I appreciate you for making the accommodations on that. Thank you so much. Awesome, guys. So just gonna get sorted out, but take a look at this view from sweeping views. It's so awesome that you could see North Van, you could see downtown, and just like all tucked in the mountains here, so it's nice. But anyways, I'm gonna take off my jacket and just enjoy this, taking it in. Stay tuned. Alrighty guys, so just set up shop outside on the patio. Very nice view, but this wood fire salmon has like a flavor like similar to a steak. The underside, just getting a bit of that with the capers, just going to town on it. I did have that first initial bite. It was very intense in terms of the woody flavor, woody smoky flavor. I'm really digging how a lot of the restaurants, especially in Vancouver, they're adopting rather than just going with the run-of-the-mill broccoli, they use broccolini where it's thinner threads. And it kind of like has that resemblance of gailan, and I've grown up eating that. But when you combine like broccolini, like the texture of broccoli, and then after another longer species like gailan, it's just very delicious.
I don't know which one, but I can imagine.
And the fact that they pair it with coconut rice as well, it kind of gives it that Thai influence a little bit, where it's not like a curry, but it's very nicely paired with all these ingredients, which is awesome. The salmon is so flaky. Cheers, Sanpao. But for these appetizers, these ribs are actually insane. I've had like really good barbecue. I've had it at like food trucks, I've had it at restaurants, and surprisingly enough, I mean like they do it very well. It's not like super full off the bone where you pick it up, everything just strips from the bone itself. But in terms of the sauce, it's not cloying in a sense where it's like too salty or too heavy. It's just the right amount, like it's in between where when you bite into it, like you're enjoying it.
It wasn't that strong. Like it was, but it wasn't that strong.
Final.
And it was just like totally gone for it. So yeah, it was time to go to bed. And I remember I was going like that, taking a photo, and then it was over. And you know what? Hey, you first you couldn't get it to go, and you're like, come on, and then it was like, yeah, those were good. We had tacos. Can't forget that. Didn't we go to play Linda? I thought the tacos was close to Amazon, and then it was not. Oh yeah, it was for the drones. I had attitude that day. It was like, I will not, I'm on my way out. What did that
So I'm probably gonna have one more final bite of this and another slice of the salmon.
There's also this gentleman that has a trolley car that like tracks it on the back lane. But these go so fast nowadays. They're not like the ones when I was a kid with my brothers that were just like, they just like go along. This one was like Mach speed. Just a regular like car. You know, they have like the monster truck version.
So I'm not going to extend this in part too long. I'll probably close it off with a bit more city view, and then after I'll have my thoughts outside of the restaurant. Stay tuned.
Yeah, I know. I was talking to
Unreal view of Vancouver, but I'm actually going to go washroom. Stay tuned. Hey guys, just finished at Seasons in the Park atop of QE, Queen Elizabeth Park here. So in terms of a quick rating, I'm going to filibuster it as I walked towards the city, West 37th, just to head home. So my initial thoughts, the view is really nice. Catching it, especially during summertime, it just makes it that much oh so sweeter, especially with indoor dining just resuming. So that's coming out party, as they would say. So when it comes to the restaurant, you would think it would be like a money pit in the sense of like the food's not going to be that amazing, or the service is going to be horrendous, or so on and so forth. But I would have to argue the ribs, surprisingly top tier. I would say it's potentially top 5 ribs I've eaten. When it comes to the wood-fire salmon, it did have that charred flavor similar to like a steak, so I like that. The coconut rice paired excellently, and in terms of the Seasons mushrooms, caught me by surprise for that. being cream cheese. But all in all, the atmosphere, the view, the food, it just made up for it. So if I were to rate that, I would have to say it's like an 8. If they do their sides a little better, it would get a higher rating, but for me, it was just enough. Anyways, that's my thoughts. Seasons in the park, top of QE, Queen Elizabeth Park. Full on day. I might tie in the painting part and the food part, or I might do it completely separate. But thanks again for staying tuned, and if you can't see me, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna do it as I'm walking. Take care, signing off. Till next food review, and if you haven't already clicked subscribe, please do so. And if you are returning, welcome back. Appreciate you. Take care, signing off. Bye for now.